Hello, and welcome to part 62 of my Let's Play Elden Ring series. Unfortunately, I had some trouble with this episode. As you can tell, there is no sound whatsoever. So, I'm having to do a voiceover. As you can see, we started from the Hermit shack, and we're picking up right where we left off in our previous episode. We ran from this guy in the last episode too, and I wasn't going to do that again, so try to do my best to kill him. I did manage to stagger him. A couple good hits with that special attack. Coming back and off. He did get me pretty weak, but he ain't too bad. Still does a ton of damage, and he will push you around a lot. He was getting the best of me for a little while. He about killed me then. And you got them other guys running around trying to get me too. Doesn't help either. But we finally get him. And then I can swap that little fly. But yeah, very aggravating still. And they probably always will be. But we did manage to get him. I went up there and get the item. Just a gravel stone. Slaughtered the bear for some reason. And then we continue onward. Now here is where I found the item I was very excited to use. It's up there on that ledge. It's unfortunate you couldn't get my live reaction, but I was very excited to see that pulley crossbow. I even messed around with it some. You see that it shoots, or you will see that it shoots 3 arrows at a time, which is why it says that you'll go through some arrows. Yes, it's going to be very fun to play around with, and actually in part 63 we do get to see it in action. So that the recording of this voiceover, I actually already have that recorded, so stay tuned for that one. And it actually has sound, so that'd be good too. Still hard to hit with it though, surprisingly, which those guys move pretty fast. So mess around with that a little bit, then we light our side of grace. We have the craftsman shack, of course. Again, continue down this little road, and you see that aggravating guy. He seems a lot faster than the others we've seen. As you can see, he doesn't mind running you over. That's about all he does. The entire time we was fighting him was running me over. It got pretty aggravating. But, I mean, again, same with the bear. We just have to get the hits in where we can and heal when we need to. It's kind of amusing watching him ride around like that. That lion's claw does a lot of damage though. And we wrap him up pretty good. So apparently I didn't care about that item down there. It's probably nothing. It was just a small enemy. But there's also right there. Yep. If you blinked, you missed it. But we had missed a important item on the way up here. It seems. It probably ain't too important. But we did miss something. That's just something that actually says you're beautiful. And I did use it. And it's pretty creepy, to be honest. You pick up the starlight shards, and right here, if you look to your right, you can kind of see the boss in front. Very similar to the boss we fought in Valcano Cave, I believe it was. Yeah, it's another demi-human queen. I think it's Maggie was her name this time. Just kind of sizing her up a little bit, seeing where she's at, where we've come from, and all that. Not too much. Too much to worry about, I didn't think. Cause, I mean, it just beaten one just like her. Did want to pick up that set though. And I do show that right here. It's an interesting little robe. Really is. Alright. It's a little bit tougher because as you can see there's some sorceresses. Well, I suppose it would be sorcerers. I don't know. Spellcasters. There you go. So there are some spellcasters that you have to deal with. And I don't even think I've seen the one in the background to the left or the right casting spells. Because I remember getting hit by them after this lion's claw. I was like, oh shit, we need to deal with that. Because that can do a lot of damage. So I decided to take them out. And I get hit in the meantime. So I'd use my Wanderer's Flask. That's helpful. So, I mean, of course it helps a lot to use the skeletons. But we make pretty quick work of her. Skeletons are a damn good distraction. While we just beat the hell out of her legs. So yeah, always good. And we get a memory stone, which means I can hold an extra spell slash incantation. This side grace was not too far from the boss. Primeval Sorcerer Azure. And you'll see why it's called that in just a second after I check. Yep, 6 slots now instead of 5. Tried to figure out which one I was going to put there for a second. Getting pretty close to where I'm going to be using more of the incantations. I'm wanting to put some more into faith. And not just be a strength build, have some faith too. A long way down. You can see that's where we were trying to get to last few episodes now, actually. The ledge ahead, right there, is where we got kicked off by Patches. That damn asshole. And then I noticed the damn guy sitting there. He just, I mean, he doesn't say anything. Yeah. See his hand slowly move. And he gives you this spell, Comment Azure. So you're led to believe that that is Azure himself. Yeah, gave us something we can't use, of course, as usual. I tried to talk to him again, he doesn't ever say anything. I actually tried to kill him too, and I couldn't do that either. So, that's fun. But yeah, I was turning around, making sure that we had cleared everything. At least thinking it through anyway, as far as I know. At the time, I know we missed the item now, post recording. It happens though. Well, pick this thing up, another golden rune. I've been cashing them in pretty regularly, trying to get these level ups. For what reason, I don't really know, but some of the character builds I've been looking up have level 150, and I'm like, damn, I got a long way to go. So that's what I've been doing, trying to use up them. Now, I actually did not notice this building before we got kicked off, but I mean, who can blame me? I didn't get much time to check the scenery before Patches kicked us off. So yeah, did see that there. There ain't no marker for it either, but that will be where 63 is taking place. We go down that lift and investigate. Like I said, there is sound there, so you won't have to listen to my voice the whole time. Before I ended the episode, I did want to clear this tower. So here we are at the top of the tower, and there ain't nothing but one guy with a fiery stick. He ain't doing much. Decided to break some shit for some reason, I don't really know. And yeah, we did all that climbing for 10 fire arrows. Which I guess ain't bad, I don't know. I don't use the arrows that much. And now that I have that new crossbow, I don't think I'm going to be using the regular bow in general. Looks like I got pretty lucky with that landing. I don't know. I had to adjust things in my inventory. That's what that cut was for. But sure enough, we come up here and there is Patches sitting in a bush. Oh my, well, here you are again. So sorry for that. I meant to warn you, but whoops, there you went. Despite my best intentions, I've done you wrong. I have. But here you are, standing tall and proud. All's well that ends well, eh? And my warnings were spot on. You tell me different. Stay clear of Volcano Manor. End of discussion. I heard the brutes there hunt tarnished like animals. Yeah. And then he gives us a calm down emote. Thought that was pretty funny. And yeah, that was my best Patches impression. Sorry you couldn't hear the man himself. I checked the dialogue again because I kind of expected him to have a store. Because the last time we seen him, he had some inventory, but I guess he didn't this time. But anyway, I do apologize for the no audio. I'm making the best of a bad situation. Anyway, the next episode will be better, and I promise. But if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. Let me know what you thought about the episode in the comments down below. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you again soon.